position. At 7 foot 0 inches, number 40, Cody Zeller. At shooting guard, standing 6 foot 5, number 9, Gerald Henderson. At forward, 6'7" from Kentucky, number 14, Michael Ken Gilchrist. Man in the middle, standing 6'10" from Prentice High School, number 25, Al Jefferson. The other guard, 6 feet 1 inches, number 5, Insanity.
We're broadcasting from the Time Warner Cable Arena. And it's been home cooking for the Hornets in the midst of a homestand here in Charlotte. They're in 5th place in the East, a team to be reckoned with for sure. And a lot of excitement centering around one young player tonight, folks, as we'll be watching a game that marks the first official NBA start from Insanity.
Yeah, and that's sort of overshadowing any other storyline coming into this game, but I think only appropriately because he is really a dynamic young player.
Yeah, you know, it really affirms the confidence they have in him, Steve, to already give him such a prominent role at this point in his career.
What a ride it's been for him as he went from being off of every team's radar to being in the starting 5. Quite a journey.
And you have to think that there are maybe 29 teams, but at least some teams just kicking themselves for not seeing the potential in this kid. I mean, it's crazy to think that this is just the surface of what he can do.
And both free throws good for Jefferson.
Al Jefferson, 6'10", over 280 pounds, and he's got a 9'2" standing reach. He's got the size to play center, but hasn't always been a great defender at that position. I thought Charlotte really put him in a good position last year, however, with their scheme, and he was very effective.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Sacramento, Landry and Cousins patrol the paint. Allison runs the point with Stauskas at the 2. And it's Gay
Point
in
of
the
the
3.
game just seemed to be listless.
Hits, count that one from Stauskas. And Al Jefferson, not the fleetest of foot, but a good nose for the ball.
You know, he's always been a terrific rebounder, and I've said before that rebounding isn't about how high you jump. It's about how physical you are and how hungry you are to get after the ball and timing and positioning. And he's actually improved defensively, too.
That's good.
You can't give him that shot. I mean, a few open looks is all it takes, and he can really...
Kicks it out to Gay. Can't hit. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. They're running. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Kid Gilchrist throws it down.
And the lead goes right back over. This is a seesaw affair.
The game's there for the taking, but neither team brings right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You know, force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
No good from Gay. And the Kings, Clark, over the last 5 years, drafting in that 5 to 7 range. They took Cousins, traded down, remember, for Jimmer Fredette, and then Thomas Robinson out of Kansas, another jail.
Good ball movement.
Not the difference.
There's 18 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Now Sessions. He's got 5. Kicks it to Evans. Stolen by Walker. Second Sacramento. Hornets trail by 5. Here's Insanity. To the middle, and Kid Gilchrist gets it to go in. Kid Gilchrist has got his third, Steve, an efficient score.
Yeah, he's got a nice stroke from long range. Also the ability to play the pick and roll game and finish around the rim. Very dangerous player with his quickness.
Jefferson, a screen on Collison. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Insanity.
Boy, Jefferson got really physical on that screen to help set the shot up.
Right side, Collison. And the pass to Stauskas. Back to Collison. Here's Stauskas. Henderson defending. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Rips down the breakaway slam.
That is such good work.
Terrific. So alertly turn it into a transition opportunity. That's even better.
Here's the floater. Collison, no good. For Charlotte, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have, guys. I mean, really aggressive. And I like that posture and mindset. Stay aggressive.
Yeah. Steve, you like groove, don't you?
I do. I love groove, Kevin, and I love the attack mode this team is in, too. I mean, they're really getting into the paint. They're getting whatever they want offensively. And here we can check out the story on Al Jefferson. He can't get anything to drop. And the way he's scoring, I'm not sure it's something he should try to shoot his way out of.
No, that might only serve to make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense is goals in the lane.
Hornets trail by 8. Here's Insanity. 11 points in the game. Shot to stop the run. They get it back. Foul call that time. The drive by Collison. Some solid defense from Kid Gilchrist.
They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field.
He can fly, can he? He'll make you.
Yeah, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these two teams locked in such a close game.
Here's Sessions, and it's good. Sessions has got 7.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Hornets trail by 6. There's the screen. Roberts passes to Insanity. There's the dish to Roberts. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Kings leading now by 6. Kings moving the ball around. Gay with no one around. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. Collison's got 5 assists in the game. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
Yeah, Clark, that did not look good. Let's keep our fingers crossed that it's nothing too serious.
That's how we do it. Good work.
All day long.
I really hope he's okay.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Lance Stephenson's checked in for Henderson. And that does it for the first half of play. Kings ahead, leading by 10. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, obviously a lot of ground for you guys to make up in that second half. Do you expect Coach to shake things up to try to jumpstart you here in the third?
I wouldn't be surprised if we did. We came out late and agged that first half, straight up. Right now, any change to wake us up will be welcome. But we know we can play a lot better than that.
Hang tough, young man. Kevin, this league is not easy on the young ones.
All right, everyone's eyes up here. If we're going to send these fans home happy, we've got to go over some things. Nice work coming off the bench, guys. Great energy, great offense. We really got to show our depth in the first half. On the fast break is where we showed the most signs of life. When we pushed it, we were able to catch them on their heels a few times. Love to see us make this ground up in the blink of an eye. Let's go out there looking for every chance to start the fast break and score some quick hitters. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
The second half just about to get going here. He's really been making it happen, guys.
It didn't take long to see what kind of game he was going to have today. He came out very aggressively and had a terrific first half.
You know, you look at his shot chart, it's all graped up. I mean, he's right at the rim. He's driving the lane again and again.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I got some news from the Hornets' head athletic trainer. A very somber tone over here on the sideline, guys. It does not look to be good news at all. He's not coming back into this game and could be staring at a very lengthy recovery process, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
Yeah, but it's part of the game, Kevin. Almost everybody goes through it eventually as a player, so you just have to deal with it the best you can.
Unfortunately, it is that, Steve.
Damage inflicted on another defensive lapse.
And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Jefferson. Tries to keep it alive. Collison up top. 6 points for him. Landry passes to Collison. In low to Cousins. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Carl Landry.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
Michael Kidd Gilchrist, second overall pick back in 2012. And Clark, as you know, an NCAA champion. You saw it firsthand with Kentucky.
Yeah, you know, I like his disposition, and I love his motor. I mean, his defense, his size, athleticism. He's an excellent rebounder for his position and size. He can defend up to 3 or 4 positions on the court. You know, you look at him, and I don't like to compare guys, Kevin, but, you know, he reminds me a bit of a young Gerald Wallace type.
Gay dishes to Collison. Cousins with a screen on Kid Gilchrist. Here's Stauskas. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far. And for Kid Gilchrist, the knock has always been about his outside shooting ability. You know, his shot has a big hitch in it. He shoots it on the way down, so there's a lot of fundamental issues with that stroke.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Guys, Kings head coach Mike Malone, a demanding, defensive-minded coach. Some might fear that he'd rub his team the wrong way, but star big man DeMarcus Cousins loves his approach, saying he's done an incredible job of keeping us together, keeping us motivated. I'm with Malone until the end. He has my back, and I've got his. Good working situation, guys.
It's all about getting that buy-in from your best players. Thanks, Doris.
Well, you look at that shooting motion for MK. Thing is broke at this point. It's going to be hard for him to fix it, but I think he can. I think it's still not beyond being modified. If that happens, the sky's the limit. He just turned 21, so he's got a chance to get that jumper right.
That's tipped. Here's Insanity. Here's Kid Gilchrist, and the layup is good. And now just a 3-point Sacramento lead.
A nice start to the second half. One miss in their first 5 attempts.
13 feet out.
Well, as far as jump shots go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm not sure how that didn't go down.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
And do we see it, Steve?
The team that loses the turnover battle loses the game.
Hornets trail by 5. Insanity, the pass to Zeller. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Zeller's got 5.
Boy,